Welcome viewers. In this video I have an '06 Nissan Armada. Customer brought it in and the driver's window stuck down, so I'm going to show you how I tested that. I'll show you the circuit here in just a second, but first we're going to show you the tool I use. One tool, and this is homemade test light, and this will put about a 2.5 amp load on the circuit. So it will check for voltage drop, it'll check for power, and it'll check the ground all in one shot. So let's go over to the truck and show you how I checked it out. Okay, here's the circuit. We've got the master window switch here. We've got the motor down here. Left front power, what does it say? Left front power window motor. And the pins will be back probing. It's pin 8 and pin 11. So it's the green and red and the green and white. So let's go pull the master window switch out and test it. Alright, we'll use my 4140 trim tool to pull this master window switch. Next thing we'll do, we'll back probe in, what was it, pins 8 and 11, green and red and green and white. And it does not matter the polarity of them. So here's green and red. And green and white. Okay, let's turn the key on. Okay, we're going to operate the switch now up and down. So when you go up, it's going to apply power to one side, ground the other side. And when you go down, it just reverses it. It's a DC motor. So we'll go up, and it's nice and bright, so that means there's probably no voltage drop. We'll go down, so that means the little processor here in the circuit board inside the master switch is good. So that's a really easy test, and we're able to load it right with this guy. Most likely it's a bad motor. There is possibility that wires are broken somewhere, but the next step is to pull the door panel and test it right at the motor. Alright, I already have the screws out. Let's go ahead and remove this door panel. Okay, I have all the wiring undone. The little lights out. And pull this inner liner. I try to do them without destroying them. A lot of times I'll use a razor blade. Just kind of cut the sealant without destroying the liner. A lot of times it'll stick right back to itself. So when you put it back together, it'll seal and look like it came from the factory. A lot of times I do these and people just rip the heck out of these things. See, it's coming off nice in one piece. It takes longer, but probably use a utility knife, but razor blade makes a really good sharp cut. It's kind of crazy. I think this thing has almost 200,000 miles and no one's ever been in here before. Got a virgin door panel here. Stuck to the wiring here. Try not to cut the wiring. It's really stuck. Just one little tear, still in one piece. All right, we gotta pull the speaker out. Well, that was fun. Take probably longer to pull that off than to do the entire repair. But it's out. One piece. Okay, now that I have the inner liner off, I can test the motor. Got the wires exposed here. We'll back probe them again here at the green and white and the green and red. I hope. I think they're in there. Reconnect their master window switch. turn our key on. We'll check it again. What do you know? There's up, down. Here's the power up feature. So we've got a bad motor. I'm going to smack on it here. Let's go, let's see. Go up. Look at that. Got it fixed. Well, not really. We're still going to put a motor in it. But I was able to diagnose it properly. One guy right here. I'll do this, I'll show you how I made this in a later video. And all the tests you can do with this. It's a pretty incredible tool that is be one of the cheapest tools in your toolbox. It'll make you probably some of the most money.
I hope you subscribe so you don't miss out. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the bell. Feel free to make comments below. I'd love to hear them. Happy motoring, and see you in the next one.